Right, hi everyone. So this is going to be a very quick roomie message. Like I said, if you missed me saying that last year, I done a roomie card every day of August, I think it was, or something like that. It was basically leading up to or from the Lionsgate portal. And I forgot to even say that yesterday. I've watched back most of what I done last night, and there's a bit when I'm talking about, I don't know, I was talking about like something that sounded like a portal when I was describing watching the Whitney Houston video and she was going through a mirror. That's like a portal. So that I feel what that was about was when that's what I mean. That's when I get more sometimes when I watch myself back as one of yous. Like it's because I'm just channeling the message that wants to come through for everyone. That's about the energy that we're in, the Lionsgate portal. That's why there's so many unions coming in. It happens every year. That it's just this opportunity. So anyway, I'm going to try and do a Rumi card, like I say, most days in August, but we'll just see. It might just be up until the 8th, but I think that's what I've done. I think I said I was going to do it until the 8th, and then I kept it going. So what have we got? And I'm also going to sneak in some cards for Angela, because I completely forgot, but I think it's because a lot of what I was talking about anyway, for the collective and for everyone else, we're going to make sense for Angela as well. But I'm going to just do a couple of cards on here, and then I'll make sure that I get to you next week, or when we next speak. Right, so everything happens for a reason. And Angela had actually said that when I said, oh, I'm sorry, like I emailed to say, and she'd actually gone to a meeting anyway. So this is what I mean, everything happens for a reason. So but it was like I thought I'd ended it and she was there, or you were there if you listen to this and you hadn't said. So always just say, guys, because I forget. Victory of Miriam. Oh, what's this about? And the Angel of Razabar, but we've only really got time to read the first one. So 41. And I'm rushing because I've actually got I've got a client in like 10 minutes. So right. Sacred Union. Just as I was saying that. 41. So I'm gonna read this quick, so strap yourself in, get ready for takeoff. That's probably going to have something to do with something as well, isn't it? Don't normally say that. And remember, we're still in the full moon in Aquarius energy. Can I just say, look at this, hanging by a thread. I've had this for a while, right? And I actually found this on the beach. It was so weird. It was like I just randomly, it was ages ago now, maybe even like a year ago. But it's about to break. So someone's about to break. So is that someone's about to break as in their feelings are about to surface, someone's about to speak, whether it's you or your person, but I feel that's when that finally does snap, it's going to be really symbolic. It'll either be, well, something for me personally, or it'll be like something for the collective. So let's just see. I'm interested to when it breaks. If you've heard me talk about when crystal things break before, like it's done its purpose basically. Victory of Miriam. If you are longing to caress the moon, don't turn away from it. If you are not ill, why do you crawl under a blanket to hide? You're in a quarry of sweets. Why do you look so sour? You live in the spring of life. Why are you so withered inside? Don't fight against yourself. Don't flee from what could be your glory. Like a fearless moth, dive into the flame. Why be linked to your obsessions? Burn out the flames until your heart and soul are enlightened. Get out of the old carcass and form yourself a new body. So again, that's I think Maeve just made me say that about that video where she walks through the mirror. It's like once you walk through that portal, you're becoming a higher version of yourself. And I feel divine feminines and divine masculines have done that basically. We've all done it with the North Node going into Aries. Because if you haven't, you're staying stuck in the past of like procrastinating, staying stuck, always weighing up things like overly. You know what I mean? We all do it to some extent, but if you're just never making a decision, that's very shadow side of Libra, and that's what the South Node is. You've got to take action. That's how you counteract it. That's why I'm good at helping people say fuck it, let's go in their life, because of all my Aries. But I can also understand if you've got like very Libra qualities, because of where the Libras in my chart anyway. So why are you afraid of a fox when you descend from lions? Why be a lame ass when you can have the strength of stallions? The beloved you seek will arrive to open the door to your fortune, for the love is the key. that opens all your locks, and that's roomy, obviously, because it's a roomy card. So remember, I just spoke about doors and portals and stuff. So you know, I was getting led to those cards. Oh God, we ain't got time for this. Right. My next client's cool. She did say to me she's got lots of time today, so but I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to be late at all, but because I just said that, what door card do we need for the collective? Inner power. By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. Wow, that was worth it. That'll be worth, my client will know that's worth being late. A toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. 3 cups and happiness, 3 tears are done. Celebration is near. Wow. Wow. Fucking hell, by the way. God, right, okay. Hello. Right. Heart healing's behind it. Morning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness. A new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. Oh my God, I love them all. Right, okay, so thank you to Nick. She got me. Right, okay, so you feel you are immortal. You feel you are immortal, and I know you are divine. You feel you are not ready for the task, and I know that triumph is only moments away. Right, okay, fucking hell. This is like totally tying in with what that card just said. You reach to me for protection, but you are me, and the protection that you seek is already within you. You are not apart. I am living through all that you are, and all that you love, and all that you have lost, and all that you offer to me in surrender. I am in you as your courage and magnificence, and any task I send you is simply one of the tasks for which you were born. You're an eagle with wings ready to soar, so I push you from the cliff top that you may know yourself. This oracle brings you an affirmation of and success. Your victory is already assured. You're being led into me now. God. No matter if you believe it is not possible and you're placing more faith in the periods of distraction and obstacle than in utter success. Right, this is totally about what I was channeling about yesterday and what I basically channel about all the time. If you're in a lot of fear and doubt and worry and talking yourself out of something, or allowing distractions and other people to talk yourself out of something, everyone's been there at some point in their life, right? Or you still are. But it feels like whoever this is for, everything is just pointing towards where you need to go and to take action or something. So you're obviously going to know if that's where you're at in this timeline. No matter if you have forgotten for a moment that the divine lives in you as you, and that apparent failure is only a part of the process. This is, oh my God, this is exactly what I channeled last night, if you watched that. Like, that, you know, there's not been one time when I've taken a brave risk in my life where I've regretted it, because you always learn. Even if it doesn't go the way you want it to go, you always learn something and you feel proud of yourself, and that's what it's about. And it's no different when you're on the twin flame journey. So the plan through which learning happens, serving the ultimate holy victory. Yes, your victory is inevitable. But I mean, this doesn't sound like things are going to go wrong, does it? So you are being given this reminder from the Holy Mother Mary, called Miriam, and the beloved divine presence of love that she serves. It is a presence that is real. It is Holy Mother that is real. It is the divine in you that is real, and all else swirls around you so your soul can play. Every challenge and adventure is an opportunity for you to test your mettle, and not metal, by the way, as in metal, the house we know it. I don't know what metal is, mettle, and to be what you are in truth. The eagle that flies requires space and open sky. The tigress that hunts requires hunger to drive her to fulfill her being and live her nature. You need what you need to realise your divine nature as a holy, living, holy expression of greatest love. So life is providing for you that your needs be met. Whatever may be troubling you or is soon to be present itself is not a situation or circumstance meant to bring you trouble. You need to allow yourself to become more eagle-eyed, beloved wild one. It's not what appears to be that is a source of a challenge for you, not at all. It is only how you're viewing the situation. Can you allow yourself to shift perspective? Yes, you know this is truth. It is only in the forgetfulness that fear creeps in. Oh yes, to forget for a moment that you're divinity, and to lapse into erroneous belief that the challenges are more real than the love they veil. No, the real challenge is the attitude, not in the circumstance or situation. Will you remember that all is divinity manifested and nothing exists outside of it? All is perfectly designed to help you fulfill your being, live your truth, experience your power, and reside in the perfection of your divine, loving heart. Be curious rather than afraid. What is loving seeking to draw out of you now? It's always love interaction with you, even if sometimes you feel like you're hauling a massive rock on your back, like the Ten of Wands kind of springs to mind, burdens. But remember, it's the Ten of Wands, you're carrying so many burdens, you have to put it down now. And usually that's when you have to seek support from people that you trust. Up the steepest of hills to build a temple at its apex, yet when that temple is built, overlooking the ocean and startling burst of golden orange sunset explodes across the water, turning it gold, you'll forget about climbing that hill. Remember, I was getting drawn the sunset picture of the wee people in my living room. You'll just drink in the view instead. You'll forget what you were supposed to worry about. Oh, don't you hate it when that happens? You'll just have to love in that moment and be peaceful instead. It makes more sense to notice the sunset than to turn your back upon its glory and grumble about how heavy these rocks were. Oh my god, this really does feel like 10 of Wands. This is your inspiration and your forgetfulness. You'll dream of another temple in the process of creation, perhaps with more lugging about of the great heavy rocks, and it will begin again. But then so too will another captivating sunset be granted, best witnessed in your newly built temple, that renders you speechless and spellbound. This oracle brings you guidance and comfort. Whatever is going on in your life right now, whether it brings you joy or the deepest struggle, is the divine in you as you're breaking through into your life. This is very Aquarius, full moon, supermoon energy. It's about spiritual awakening. It's about awakening into your higher self, your highest version, your highest timeline. Do not hesitate to trust in it. Embrace it fully and let it have its way. There is nothing there that needs to be resisted. You are safe to be wild. That's very Aquarius. To be alive, live it with love and let it unfold. The promise of success is yours, so allow yourself to be brought to it through the guiding wisdom of life, the life that serves love. The whole time I'm saying this, I'm sending the healing prayers for anyone that needs this. There is also part of you that is daring to love, to live, and to trust more so than before. You are even daring to quit the traumatic tendency to relive so many past hurts and aches. You no longer want to taunt yourself with failure and critique. That's very Mars and Virgo. That's very Mercury and Virgo right now. You're less frightened of yourself, so you do not need to sabotage yourself anymore. Wow. That's just what I talk about all the time and have done for years. That's what I help people with. You are learning love's way and claiming it as your own. That is your path to victory assured. And by the way, the reason why I'm so good at that, amongst other reasons in my astrology and everything, is because I've done it for a long time too. And I still can, but way less than what I've ever done. That is, wait a minute, you're learning love's way and claiming it as your own. That is your path to victory assured. This oracle asks you to trust in your growing optimism, to let the war be over now and put it behind you. Even if it means weeping with sweet sorrow and relief for a while. The sunset is golden. The struggle is behind you. Now just rest and enjoy the golden glow as you rest with love a long, long while. That's worth being late for, client. I'm sure you'll agree. With your hands in prayer at your forehead, breathe in and breathe out, and if you can allow your mind to become still, and then listen to these words. I call on Miriam, who loves me without condition, to bring me faith, and Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, to bring me oneness with the great beloved. I call upon the unconditional loving wisdom of life and my own divine essence, and give thanks for all that is. I give thanks for the light that will be born from the darkness, and I give thanks for the fullness of my being coming into expression now. I give thanks for the grace and mercy that guides my way, and I surrender into the love that is leading me into divine destiny now. So be it. Close your eyes and bow your head to hands and pray again, and still your mind if you can for several moments. When you feel ready, simply open your eyes and you've completed your honouring ritual. And I'm going to do a very, very quick cards for Angela. And remember, I'm saying Angela, but it'll be for a lot of other people as well. Where's Angela in the physical? Unification, aligning with abundance. We love it. And staying grounded. Yep, good idea. And Aquarius full moon. Where's Angela's twin flame at? Well, that flew out. Seeing beyond the illusions, change your perception. And that's what the whole fucking card is about. See how everything's meant to be. Like Wenda, I don't really do people's cards very often like this because I don't usually forget. But this was meant to be because it's part of something everyone else needs to hear. I love it. Angela's twin flame is beginning to change his perception on whatever he couldn't see through before. An illusion of something that was confusing them, keeping them stuck in worry, doubt, fear. And again, I feel it's very much a case of other people adding to that for him, and it is for everyone. And then there's the Divine Masculine card. I always pull the Divine Masculine side, like I said last night. And there's the 8-8, the Lionsgate portal. He's choosing he's being guided. His guides are guiding them to leave the darkness, the dark side, and move to the light. Choose ease and grace. And that card also says something about resistance. And yeah, let me know if you like these, because I really do. I like the big serious voice. And again, it is very good for when I'm, you know, because of the power of prayer and because that's a big part of my work for people. It really is a lovely sort of modern way to bring in powerful prayers for these unions. Right. Oh, playfulness. Wow. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. That's very apt for Angela and her twin flame, because they're both a lovely Leo moon. And that's the most playful. We all know that's my favourite moon. And past lives. So you've shared many past lives together. And this is the time you're meant to reunite. And I know that Angela will totally agree with that. That's what she feels. Look deep within your emotions. It's what you're both doing. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. That's about the vulnerability. And that ties in with what I said, that I was meant to forget. Well, for obvious reasons, for it to tie in with the collective card. But it's also that I'd already said it to everyone else. And Angela will totally agree, because she's one of the people, along with many others, that'll be like, that's crazy that when you're saying it to someone else, it felt like you were saying it to me. So, labyrinth, yeah. And, you know, even when you feel lost, there's a way through the labyrinth. That's about the challenges that you've went through. And you may be about to be surprised. I'm ending it there because, oh my God, no, I'm not. Bond and keep an open mind. This is all Aquarius energy. Think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner. Confusion. This is where your twin flame's at. Angela and anyone else that resonates with. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide answers. You keep praying for your twin, right? Because they do feel it. And then they'll free themselves when it's divine time. It's time to take back control of your life. I don't know if you could actually see that says surprise. But yeah, this is very free yourself and surprise. And to keep an open mind is all Aquarius full moon. I love it. Sending you lots of love, everyone. Angela, I hope that resonated. And I'll see you later. Bye. Sorry, client, I'm late.